Hi. This is Monday, and I'm coming to talk to y'all from the webcam, so I'm hoping that you guys can hear me. And why I'm coming to talk, I'm going to say one on all my subscribers that's watching, or who is not subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you. But I'm coming to talk about I don't know if people have saw our picture or anything in on our channels, and it says blended family, or two families that became one. I'm sorry I talk with my hands a lot. But anyways, we are a blended family. We are two families that became one. I was married previous, and I had Jonathan and Ashley, and Eric had Madison and Mason. Me and Eric have been together. When we met, it'll be 10 years that we met in February, and it'll be 10 years that we were together in June, my bad, June. And so since me and Eric had gotten together, we've had all the kids, all four of them. We raised them all together as our own. Of course, the three older ones know their other parents. And Mason, he knows his mom. We've never ever hid that from him. With Mason having his disability of reactive attachment disorder, ADHD, autism, and I'm still learning the Asperger's. Sorry if I mispronounce that, but I'm still learning all that because I just got all that information in and kind of going over that with Mason, that report. So like I said, Mason has a disability, and he is 11 years old, yes, but he is mentally behind. I'm not 8 years old, 7, 8 years old mentality. And a few years back when he was about 8, he had, because we were looking at pictures and stuff like that, and I had pictures of me pregnant with Jonathan and Ashley and holding them when they were born and stuff like that, and Mason had asked a question, where's my pictures, Mom? Or Mommy, where's my pictures? And that's when we explained to him that Ginger that's when we explained to him that his mom, which Madison spoke to here and there, he knew her by name, and we explained that she was the biological mom, that she's the one who carried him in her belly. I don't know if he concept that. We tried to explain the best that we could at that time, but I think it just went in one ear out the other. Because like I said, he was probably about 8 or 9, so mentally he was probably about 5. So therefore, I don't think he concept back then. And as he's gotten older, where Madison, she's 19 and a half, going to be 20. Like I said, she has talked about her mom. She has talked to her mom. She hasn't seen her mom. That will be 10 years coming. She hasn't seen her, besides pictures on Facebook and stuff like that, but has not seen her physically in 10 years. And so when Madison talks about her mom, Mason, oh, my mom too. So he knows. I just don't think he can fully understand, or he has never asked why isn't she not there, or nothing like that. When he does ask, I don't know exactly what to say. Besides what I tell Madison is she needs to fix herself in order to be able to be a part of her life. Because I don't know her mindset as a mother. I can't imagine being away from my kids. But I just can't, I don't know, I just can't concept that. There was an incident years ago that the kid's father had taken the kids from me at one point in time, and I was devastated. So I can't imagine not having my kids with me, you know, or knowing how they are, you know. I don't know, maybe I'm just one of those moms that, I don't know, I'm a mom. So anyways, Madison was very upset last night and had spoken to her mom, and it's just it's sad because you don't know what to say. She's a teenager. She's still growing. You know, over the years, and it's all the kids because they've kind of gone through the same thing in a sense. With mine, it's their dad, and with Madison, it's her mom. They don't understand why they're not in their lives. Do they not love them enough? Are they not good enough? And I don't think the other parents stop to think that what they do or not do affects them. They'll, you know, and when they get hurt or sad or angry, or it turns into anger towards that parent gets really defensive. And it's kind of like, in a sense, I'm not saying that they should be angry. I try not to let them be angry because I don't want them to think that they're nothing. I don't want them to think it's their fault. I guess I'm trying to say. The thing is the parents that are not in their lives, absent parents, they're missing out. And never have I ever, and neither me nor Eric have ever stopped them from being parents. If anything, there's so many times that we've tried to communicate with both parents, to be a part of their lives. It's just, I don't know. We lived in Texas, which is where the mom is, Madison and Mason's mom. And multiple times there's been opportunities here or there. And to me, it's always been an excuse. And I'm not, again, trying to be mean whatsoever, but it is an excuse. I had to work. Well, really, you haven't seen your kids. You're going to do anything in your power to see your kids. You have a free ride. You've had a free ticket, you know, and it's just one thing after another. And it makes me sad as a mom, thinking, how can anything get in the way to see your babies? I just don't comprehend that. I get that we all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. I get that. I have made mistakes as a mother. I have made mistakes as a wife. I am not perfect. But I strive to be the best mom that I can be. I still have a lot of learning to do. And that's okay, but I'm not running away from my problems. I'm not running away from being a mom. Sometimes I want to run away because it can be overwhelming at times. You know, and there's a lot of pointing fingers. It's her or his fault. You know, the thing is, it's not about us. It's not about us parents. It's about these kids. And that's one thing that I've tried to, I don't want to say push, but that's one thing that I tried to explain to the parents, that it's not about us anymore. Our past with our exes is our past. Simple, plain and simple. They have both moved on. They have both married. Congratulations. That's awesome. But we created lives together. And Madison and Mason's mom wanted to talk to, sorry, that was Madison messaging me, to talk to Mason. Well, I have and I don't want to be mean about this, but I'm going to say my side of it. The reason I say no at this point in time is only because of Mason's reactive attachment disorder. He has to have structure. And if somebody's going to be in and out of his life, that can make things bad for him. And it's about the kids, not about making the parent feel good. It's about trying to, I don't want to say make the kid feel good, but in a sense, structure, you know. We don't want him to fall, and then he's had his ups and downs, and it's tough just dealing with his disabilities to begin with. There's good days, good weeks, and then there's some bad and hard days. And so the past couple of days have been hard. It's been a back and forth type deal. Good, bad, good, bad. But I don't want to say bad, but good, hard. It's just, I don't think that she would quite understand that can hurt him if she does the in and out thing. We've seen it, and like I said, it's 9.5 years, okay, since she's seen these kids, okay, 9.5 years. And in 9.5 years with Madison, she has probably spoken to Madison, combined over the 9.5 years, 6 months together. Give or take. And so you're talking about, out of 9.5 years, which 9 years and 6 months, she's only, in a combination of all those years, 6 months. That's not good. I mean, that's not good for Madison, you know, because she doesn't quite understand why is she there and then not there and there, promise this, promise that, promise this, and it breaks her heart because she doesn't comprehend, especially when she was, I mean, I'm not saying she's still not a kid, because to me she is, but she's an adult now, and she can comprehend a lot more things than she did as a 10, 11-year-old, you know. She thought she did something wrong, and it's just sad, and I just wish and pray that these parents can just have their eyes open and see, and look and see, I need to just forget about the past. I need to stop blaming other people or myself and just step up and do what I'm supposed to do as a mom or as a dad. You know, I mean, there's financial, there's mental, physical, you know, relationships. I mean, you have all that. Being a parent is not just giving birth or laying down and making a child. It's about being there for them through their good times and through their bad. That's what a parent is, you know, to guide them, to have a better life for one than we ever did, but to make them succeed and know that, and teach them how to live out in this crazy world that we live in. This is a long This is long. But I had to say something, because just last night, seeing Madison cry and upset, that's never going to go away. It will never go away, because that's her mom. You know, it's always going to hurt her, because her mom doesn't want to hear her out, because she wants to point fingers. Now, I'm not saying that maybe Eric was not a good husband, or provider at the time. The fact is he's here now. And that's what I just don't understand the whole issue. Well, you don't know the whole story. Okay, well, the story is a past. Let's just say he was the most horrible person that there was. Get it. All right. It's done and said with, because that was over 10 years ago. We are now here today, and it's time to step up and stop worrying about what happened then. He's been here, he's been with the kids have been with him for 9.5 years. Wants to talk about kidnap or taking the kids. Fight for him. Go to a court and fight for him. You can't blame that his family, because they have cops in him, are the ones that's stopping that. No, that's not an excuse. I don't care what you do. You'd fight. The reason that Madison sees things is because the fact is she's seen it. We didn't have to say a word to her about her mom. Say vice versa with the dad. We don't have to say anything. It's their actions. Their actions are the ones that show. You can't be in and out thinking that, all right, I'm the dad, you better respect me, or I'm the mom, you better respect. It does not work that way. I'm not saying that they shouldn't give respect, because they should. But it's not going to be like that. It's not going to happen overnight. You know, I had a party out, a graduation party for Madison and Jonathan out in California, excuse me. And Jonathan and Ashley's dad came. And in the situation, I give him kudos, because even though that he hasn't been there before, or he just messaged and stuff like that, he was there. He took that step to be there by himself without any of his family. He took that step to be there for Jonathan to celebrate and whatnot and see Ashley. Now, Ashley had a tough time because she was really closer to her father when she was young, and so she has a hard time. I think it's more her, but she's a teenager. But it takes two. You got to reach out to these kids. You can't expect them to stop and think, oh, I'm going to call my dad, or I'm going to call my mom. Naturally, yeah. But if it's not a routine, then it's more, I'm going to see how they do. And I know that that's not right either. But as teenagers, you got to reach out to them. I mean, hey, it's not easy being a parent. You got to pick and choose your battles. And if the parents are watching this, and because I know that they have, I've heard anyways that they have. I'm not a mean person. Never. I mean, maybe in my past. I can't say that because probably was. I know that I'm not perfect, nor is Eric. We've just always tried to be civil for these kids because we are their parents. I mean, just imagine when it comes to their weddings and stuff like that. I don't think I have a problem with my ex anyways, but for the mom, their weddings, special occasions like that, are you not going to show up because of the fact that you feel guilty of what you've done? Don't, because that's a big day. Regardless, sorry, I got surgery, so my jaw hurts. Regardless of how you feel, it's their special day. So it's not about the past. It's not about this person, that person, whatever. It's about the kids. And so that's my thing, and that I was excited and blessed that I was able to get along with my ex for the sake of celebrating Jonathan and Madison's day, because I'm proud of them. With everything that they've been through, they've graduated and now they're going to college. I'm so excited for them. These kids have been through a lot, ups and downs. They still have a lot of growing to do, but I'm so proud of them, and I just want them to know, if you're watching, that I'm proud of you. I know that we haven't been perfect as parents, and I know that we learn, especially with the older ones, because they're the first ones, we learn with you. So don't ever think that we've ever been disappointed or that you're not good enough or anything. You kids have changed us. And I love each and every one of you. Madison might not be my biological. You might not be my biological. I might have not carried you for 9 months, but you're my daughter. And so I love you. Probably not even going to watch this. And Jonathan, you're a hard-headed little stubborn little boy. They always have been. But I love you too, and I'm very proud of you both. And I'm gonna always be hard on you guys, because you guys can do it. You guys can do anything that you put your mind to. But please listen to what I'm gonna say. If you haven't heard anything else, put God first. One thing that I've learned over these years, that God is the only way that you are going to survive. So, and to the parents, if you are watching, contact me. I'm not a mean person. I'm actually very understanding. But I do not like lies. I don't like excuses. Not that I haven't given my own, because I have. That's one thing that I'm definitely changing. Not to use excuses, because there is no excuse. But let's do this together. These kids need us all. They need to know that they are loved. They need to know that we're going to be there for them no matter what they do, what they said, whatever. They're our babies. So, this being 22 minutes long, forgive me. I just had to get this out. And for the people that are watching, if you struggle with this or have anger towards the father or mother or whatever it may be, if you don't believe or pray or anything, my suggestion is, let's get to know Jesus, for one. Because he's the only one that can give you that peace, the joy. I'm not saying you're not going to have your ups and downs, because you do, but Jesus is the only way, for one, to salvation, to remain in him in heaven forever, and having a relationship with him has tremendously changed my life. Like I said, we've been through ups and downs. We've been through storms. And he's changed my heart, molded it. And not do I have no anger or hatred towards the parents. And if you have hatred towards them, my suggestion is turn to Jesus. Pray, ask God to change your heart. Accept Jesus, for one, if you don't know him. Go to church. I mean, message me. I'll help you with all that I know. And if I don't know, I'll be asking my pastor, my pastor's wife, whatever it may be, whatever it would be to get you to know who Jesus Christ is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. All I can say is he's changed my life, and I now, rather than hate or have anger, I love and have compassion for. You know, like I said, when it comes to lies and excuses, that is my biggest pet peeve. That's a stronghold that I have, because not, I don't want to say it's a stronghold, but I just don't like to be lied to. You know, like I said, none of us are perfect, and we all make mistakes. It's admitting them. It's admitting that you have a problem is when you can finally move forward. But you continue to lie, make excuses, you're just going to stay, and you're going to just make this turnaround. You're going to live the same thing over and over and over again. And that's what I did for years until God showed me, can't keep doing it. You got to move forward. And I let go to him and gave him all. And not that I'm not still learning, because I'm still on the path of learning until I go home to heaven. Until he either takes me home, either way, go home, or takes me home. Sorry, Madison keeps messaging me. I don't want to think that I'm ignoring her. I just want to say thank you if you're still here listening. After 26 minutes, I know it's a long video, and I'm sorry. I just really had to get this off my chest. I had to say something, because it breaks my heart to see these kids hurt. It breaks my heart because I don't know what to say on behalf of the other parent. I mean, I really don't. Besides that they need Jesus, and they need to get their lives on track in order to be there. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to say for them, and I'm definitely not going to make excuses for the parents. I'm not going to say, well, you know, but I do know this. I know I will always say that they love them, because I know deep down that they do love their kids. What I don't know what parent wouldn't love their child. So yeah, that's it. This is Monday. It's actually gotten dark. It's like blue out, but man, well, it doesn't look. I have a halo over my head. Anyways, so thank you again for being here and listening to me kind of share a little bit of our life with you, or a lot. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the subscribers that have subscribed, and that continue to watch our videos. Just thank you so much. And if you aren't a subscriber, subscribe, and you'll be able to see videos. We try at least everyday video, so daily video, daily vlog, however you want to say it. So I just want to say God bless, and I hope everyone has a blessed day. Bye.